Welcome to the Insurance Agents and Brokers Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the audio version of Coverage Corner. Coverage Corner is a monthly column in IA&B's Primary Agent magazine. The March 2025 column is entitled, Claims Made Policies as Easy as 1, 2, 3, by Cathy Trischan. Most liability coverage is written on an occurrence form basis. In the majority of commercial general liability policies, for example, the policy in effect when the bodily injury or property damage occurs responds to the claim. When the claim against the insured is made, does not determine whether coverage applies. Claims made policies are different, though, and while this form of coverage can create confusion for insurance professionals and their clients, it can be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Determining whether coverage under a claims-made policy is triggered involves 3 simple steps. Before we get to the steps, though, it is important to understand 2 concepts: retroactive date and extended reporting period, or ERP. We'll use employment practices liability coverage as an example. For a claim to be covered, the Wrongful Employment Act must occur on or after the retroactive date. The retroactive date is normally the effective date of the first policy written, and it is important that the retroactive date be maintained on any renewal or replacement policy. Some policies are written without a retroactive date. We say those policies provide full prior acts coverage. An ERP extends the time during which claims can be made. An ERP is often referred to as a tail. Many policies include a short automatic ERP, for example, 30 to 60 days. A longer ERP can be purchased within a short time after policy expiration, for example, 30 to 60 days. Policies typically include options for the purchase of ERPs of various lengths, with premium expressed as a percentage of the annual premium. This longer ERP applies to claims first made against the insured during the ERP. It does not provide coverage, though, for acts that happen during the ERP. Examples of situations where a longer ERP is needed include: coverage is canceled or non-renewed. A retroactive date is advanced on renewal. Claims made coverage is replaced with occurrence form coverage. Now, steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 1. Was the claim first made against the insured during the policy period or during any applicable ERP? If no, coverage does not apply. If yes, proceed to Step 2. Step 2. Did the covered act take place on or after the retroactive date? If no, coverage does not apply. If yes, proceed to Step 3. Step 3. Did the covered act take place before the expiration date of the policy? If no, coverage does not apply. If yes, the claims-made policy has been triggered. Keep in mind that triggering coverage doesn't necessarily mean the claim is covered. Policy coverage must still apply to the claim presented, and all conditions must be complied with. Many claims-made policies, for example, require that the claim first be made against the insured and reported to the insurer during the policy period. Policies with that requirement are called claims-made and reported policies. Let's use an example to illustrate the steps. The named insured fires an employee on June 1, 2023. A claim for wrongful termination is first made against the insured on June 1, 2024, and the insured immediately reports it to the insurer. Claims made employment practices liability policies as follows were in place. Policy A. Effective January 1, 2023, 24. Retroactive date of January 1, 2023. Policy B. Effective January 1, 2024, 25. Retroactive date of January 1, 2023. Policy B was not renewed and no ERP was purchased. Which policy, if any, would respond to the claim? Step 1. The claim was first made against the insured on 1st June 2024 during the term of Policy B. Proceed to Step 2. Step 2. The termination took place on June 1st, 2023, which is after the January 1st, 2023 retroactive date of Policy B. Proceed to Step 3. Step 3. The termination took place on June 1st, 2023, which is before the January 1st, 2025 expiration date of Policy B. As long as coverage under Policy B applies to the claim and all conditions have been complied with, Policy B covers the claim. Let's consider a few other scenarios using the example above. What if the termination happened on June 1st, 2022? Even though the claim was first made against the insured during the term of Policy B, coverage does not apply. The termination happened prior to the January 1st, 2023 retroactive date. What if the claim was first made against the insured on December 1st, 2025? There is no coverage because the claim was not first made against the insured during any of the policy terms. Had an ERP been purchased after Policy B expired, coverage under Policy B would have been triggered. Understanding how claims-made policies work and explaining this to a client can be easy if you follow 1, 2, 3. Till next time. Written by Cathy Trischan, CPCU, CRM, CIC, ARM, AU, AI, CRS, MLS, P is IA&B's Commercial Lines Education Consultant. She works with our CIC and CSR programs as well as our live e-webinars. To catch her at one of our upcoming courses, go to iabforme.com/education. Thank you for listening.
Insurance Agents and Brokers is the premier resource and champion for independent insurance agencies in Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware. For more information, visit iabforme.com.